Today I'm reviewing Orlando-vacationhomerental.com. The site has been around for a couple of years, and obviously it represents various homes that are available to rent for vacations in and around Orlando, Florida. So I'm going to start by looking at the user experience, the branding, the way that the site comes across, and then we're going to look at some very important SEO factors. So the first thing that strikes me when I come to this site, and in fact when I looked at it today for the first time, is this background. There's a blue kind of washed out image with palm trees in there, and what this image does is it creates lots of little diagonal lines, lots of shapes, and the effect of that is to draw your attention. Anything that has busyness, particularly when there are lots of diagonals involved, I find draws my eye. So what I've done is just taken a grab of the home page and put it into Photoshop, and I've got rid of that background. I've put the main content here on a white panel, and the background is now a pale blue. And if we switch back between one and the other, I'm hoping that you'll be able to notice and see quite clearly the difference between how easily your attention focuses on the content in the middle of the page, the important things like the branding and the words and the availability calendar, and this other call to action up here, compared to the current site. So there's the current site, there's the simpler one, current site, simpler one. You can see how here, because the background's blue and check availability is on a blue background and the navigation's on a blue background and the branding here is on is all blue, that putting all that against blue behind actually reduces readability. Here there really isn't anything to look at the sides of the page, so this really stands out. The main name up there stands out, the navigation stands out, everything stands out better. So a few other quick usability things. The availability calendar, I suspect comes from a third party. It's odd to see click the orange button above to search, and having that as a link as well. This search button itself I think is a little bit on the dull side. I would like to see it centered so that it's nearer to, it feels nearer to these fields that you fill in. Obviously great to see the calendar pop up. That's exactly what you expect these days. And you put in your number of bedrooms, but then it feels like the search button is a little bit over there. Now I don't know whether the owner of this site has any control over that, but it would be nice to be able to amend that. And also the search button could be a lot wider as well. There's a lot of horizontal space there, so we could put that button right in the middle, make it bigger and more attractive, and I really don't know if we need that extra instruction. A little arrow pointing to the button would do exactly the same thing and would reduce a little bit of the busyness on the page. I quite like these scrolling photos. It's great to see images of people having a good time, because that's actually what you get on holiday. That's actually what you're selling, is selling a pleasant and enjoyable vacation. So it's I think this is done very well, because you've got images of appealing looking properties with nice blue skies, and then you've got images of families enjoying themselves on vacation. So that's really nice.